like, make sure she only liked the music I thought was good. Because I didn't want to have a kid that liked fucking Coco Melon. Or Raffi, do you know what I mean? So I worked really hard at like playing Peter Gabriel records, and she fucking totally dug Peter Gabriel. And you know when they're little, they have like this perfect posture, like their ass is up and their belly, and they're just like, when they're pre-verbal. So she just loved Peter Gabriel, and she started dancing like, I was like, oh, this is pretty good. And then I started transitioning to the Pogues, which is a punk rock band from England, fronted by an Irish poet named Shane MacGowan. And Shane is like the best, so I would like play that, and she started to like that, and I was like, oh fuck, this is good. So we were at Pachi's in Noe Valley, and she was in the bathroom doing her thing, and she's just becoming verbal, and she goes, Dada, and I go, what, Papa? She goes, Shane MacGowan. She's like this, Shane MacGowan. And she pointed to the ceiling, and I listened because I'm fucking deaf, and I'm like, oh my God, they're playing the Pogues. So my kid totally, like, fucking got that was Shane MacGowan. So she gets done, I bring her out, I bring her back to my wife, and I'm like, dude, our kid's fucking done. Father of the year. Like, how does that feel? Like, I just did that. It's like, I think it's your turn now. She's like, I pushed her out of my vagina, you have to try fucking harder than that. And I was like, touche. Oh my God, how old are you? Hi, Baba. How old are you? How old? So I have fingers. How old? 6? Oh. I'm sorry. Yeah, she's having an okay time though. If you have a swear jar, just tell me where it is, and I'll give it $1,000.
Yes.
So anyway, so my kid is like loving good music, and I'm like, this is great. And then she starts, so I love all music, right? There's only one thing I really hate. And so she starts to get her own ideas about things, which is fun. And so the thing that I hate the most, I'm just gonna say it, this is a judgment-free zone. I hate musicals. I know, hold on, all you fucking pro and anti-musical people, the story is a little bit longer. So I hate musicals, and I think it's because when I was a kid I saw Cats, and if you've ever seen Cats on Broadway, that is some boring ass shit. That's just adults in fucking leotards like doing this.
I agree, I love musicals.
When all you want to hear is fucking memories, and they're jumping around like idiots. So she started to love musicals, and she was like, I want to go see Hamilton, and I'm so anti-musicals that I didn't even know what Hamilton was, except I knew that the visual, and I go, oh, what's that about? And I think the kiss of death of musicals, I've decided, is when you try and explain them to people who don't know what they're about. So I was like, what's it about? And she's like, oh, it's about the ascent of Alexander Hamilton and his eventual death at the hands of his friend, Aaron Burr. And I'm like, oh, this sounds fucking terrible. It's like, in the eventual, his wife carries on his legacy, and they rap. And I was like, Bubba, that sounds fucking miserable. She's like, it's awesome. And I was like, you're awesome, let's go. So we went, and like, I'm sitting there, and they come out, and they're like, Alexander Hamilton. And I turned to my wife, who's sitting next to me, I'm like, you're gonna have to fucking shoot me. Take me outside, no duel, just fucking like a horse, just like a horse that can't fucking walk. Just fucking flip me. I don't want to be here. This sucks. And they're like, then 10 minutes more, I'm fucking crying. I'm like, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. I turned to my kid and I'm like, Bubba, this is fucking incredible, right? There's like a story and they sing, and she's like, it's a musical, that's what it is. Get off me. So then at this point I'm like on my seat, like just like, oh my God. And it ends and I'm crying and I'm standing up, I'm like a total asshole. So then at the end she's like, you want to see it again? I'm like, fuck yeah I do, let's go. So then I became this sort of fan of musicals through this, so much so that even when she plays the Broadway channel in the car on XM, at first I was like, oh God, dude, really? And then I'm like, is that Kristen Chenoweth? Like, oh my God, I think this is Idina Menzel, right, in Wicked? So anyway, in order to impress her, and this song is pretty heavy, so I wanted to kind of, it's the most musical song on the record, it sounds kind of like a musical, and so I wanted to, so this keyboard that I bought has these sounds on it. So, like, for example, if I played Home Sweet Home by Motley Crue, this is what it sounds like on this keyboard. This is called jazz scat. So anyway, I wanted to have Aaron play the beginning of this song because I wanted to try and impress my kid. So I'm going to do it as a musical. She doesn't know this, so she's probably like just gone at this point. She's probably walking home to Bernal Heights being like, fuck the adults. I tell them I don't want to be the center of attention and they fuck it up. Maybe it's because I'm crazy. Or maybe it's because I can't tell you what I want. It's never enough to stay still and hold you. To break loose and run, taste of you. Wild on my tongue. Am I no good to you now? Am I no good to you now? Give me your hand, sir. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're spilling over.